What up, everybody? It's your boy Sack the King up in this motherfucker, man. If you're just now tuning in, shout out to all my returning viewers. Shout out to all my subscribers. Please hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. Now, this story right here is a request from my bro D. Shout out to my bro D. He be watching my channel and he like, bro, you gotta tell the story about the bitch that was buying you all kind of shit and giving you money and shit and put the rims on the thing, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I tried to find a picture as a thumbnail of what she bought me. You know, the big thing that she bought me, but the bitch was always cashing out, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't. So no matter when you hear this story, I'm gonna just find a picture of her and put it up with a emoji over it so I don't get sued or nothing like that. Cause at the end of the day, after damn near almost 20 years, me and the bitch is still cool, you know what I mean? And but I tried to find the fucking picture of the motherfucking whip that I had at the time. So anyways, man, yeah, this story takes place back in like 2005. I mean, there was a couple years, you know, that I fucked with the bitch, but I first met the bitch in 2005, right? So I'm working a job at a store, you know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, have my own little office and shit. This bitch worked at the not the jewelry counter. She worked at the makeup counter. I think she worked for Lancome or some shit like that, right? Now, mind you, she like 10 years older than me. Maybe even, nah, I ain't gonna say she 15 years. Nah, she ain't 15 years older than me. She's probably about a good 10 years older than me, you feel me? But yes, I did have a sugar mama, you know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all don't know what a sugar mama is, man, it's a bitch that's always cashing out, bitch that's spending her bread on you, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that you fit it, you know, might be, whatever it is, the bitch is cashing out, you feel me? Now, the caveat to this shit is, you know, I used to work in the store with this bitch, so I'd be walking around, you know what I mean, and chit-chatting with her every now and then, and the bitch just was on me from day one, damn near, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was about me, but the bitch was on me, you know what I mean? Now, this is a, opie-ass white bitch, you feel me? Married with children at the time, you know what I mean? Still married to the same nigga. But anyways, you know, so one day, for some reason, she found a way to get me outside of work to see her, you know what I'm saying? So she pulls up on me at a park. I'm like, I think she had my phone number or something, and she pulled up on me. I'm over here chilling at a park smoking blunt, you know what I mean? Longer story short, we get in the car and she was like, "Can I suck your dick?" I'm like I'm sitting in the passenger seat of her car at this time. You know what I mean? I didn't hop in with her. She's like, we're chit chatting about some shit, and then randomly out the blue, she's like, "Can I suck your dick?" I'm like, "Shit, you want to suck my dick?" She like, "Yeah, can I suck your dick? That's all I've been thinking about." I'm like, "Shit, say less." You know what I'm saying? Lean back. I leaned back. You feel what I'm saying, man? Yeah, she did her thing. Didn't spill one drop, if you get what I'm saying, man. So ever since that day, that's how it started off. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bitch didn't never want to fuck. Now, mind you, I done fucked the bitch a couple times. You know what I mean? I'd say all the years that I was fucking with the bitch, the 3 years that I might have been fucking with the bitch, like actively, I probably fucked her. I swear to God, I probably fucked her no more than 10 times. You know what I mean? Maybe not even that. I might be even stretching. You know what I mean? Maybe it was like 5 times I fucked the bitch. But the bitch sucked my dick probably like 500 times. You know what I mean? Like, this bitch was a nymphomaniac about sucking dick. You know what I mean? Like she wanted to suck my dick like 2 times a day. Like early in the morning, she wanted to suck my dick. Lunchtime, she wanted to suck my dick. When she got off work, she wanted to suck my dick. Like, the bitch always just had a fetish for sucking my dick. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I used to sneak the bitch off in my office, you know what I mean? And let her just chop me up while we at work. She'd go out, go do her thing. Maybe later on, I might pull up, you know, go around to a park and let her suck my dick again, because the bitch just loves sucking my dick. But it got to the point where I'm like, man, I'm about to break this bitch for some bread. So I remember one day I just was like, she was like, "Can I suck your dick?" And I was like, "Shit, give me $100. You know what I mean? And she was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Give me $100. She was like, do you want like $100 bill or do you want 20s? I'm like, shit, however you got it. And that was the start of it. You know what I'm saying? So like the bitch was just cashing the fuck out, like weekly, like cashing me out. You know what I mean? The bitch would be buying me clothes. The bitch would be buying me all kind of shit, right? But one day, man, I was chilling at the house. I remember chilling at the house. It was my off day, but she was at work. And she was like, hey, what are you doing? You know, the bitch used to like to take me out to eat every day, but all she wanted in return was to suck my dick. Like, imagine that. Like, the bitch wanted to give me money. She wanted to buy me clothes. She wanted to take me out to eat. And all she wanted in return was to suck my dick. Like I can't make this shit up, bro. If you all was around at that time, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Because even my bro that told me to tell the story, he was like, bro, that bitch was, he remembered. He definitely remembered. So anyways, man. And I used to have her doing all kind of stupid like crash dummy shit too. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so I remember her calling me one day and she was like, I want to buy you something today. I was like, all right, you know, let me guess. You want to suck my dick too? She's like, yeah, I want to suck your dick. So she's like, what is something that you really want? And I'm thinking like, man, I had a Buick Roadmaster at the time. You feel me? Had a Buick Roadmaster. It was like a 95 Buick Roadmaster, man. I love that car. That car used to float. Like that shit had a V8 engine. You know what I mean? That shit used to float like in Northern California, we like scrapers, especially at that time. We was riding scrapers, Buick LeSabres, you know what I'm saying? But this was like the upgrade to a Buick LeSabre. This was a V8 engine, you know what I mean? That bitch used to eat hella gas. But anyways, man, I'm like, shit. I remember I just got the car too. I'm like, shit, I need some new feet for my fleet. You feel what I'm saying? She was like, huh? What does that mean? I was like, I need some rims. I want some rims. She was like, you want some rims? I'm like, yeah. She's like, how much do they cost? I was like, shit, the ones I cost like 4,000. She was like, where do you want to meet me at? Nigga, say less. Nigga, by the end of the phone call, I probably was already at the rim shop waiting on the bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, but longer story short, man, the bitch pulled up and cashed the fuck out. Like, used her husband's credit card to swipe. I think them rims and tires all together was like $4,500, my nigga. Like, I bullshit you not. And I had the deep dish blades. And nigga, I was chopping on blades. And nigga, I wanna chop blades. Y'all remember that old Pimp C song? I used to listen to that shit all the time. So that's what I wanted. I wanted some motherfucking blades, nigga. 20-inch blades on the Impala. But nah, nigga, I wanted the 22s. You feel me? So anyways, man. So we pull up to the rim shop. Hey, the bitch swiped her shit like it was nothing. And I remember them tires, man. Them tires was thin as fuck. And everybody used to be like, man, where you get them thin ass tires? But they were like some expensive ass thin tires. Like every time I got a flat, bruh, each tire was like $150 and you know, normally a fucking used tire is gonna cost you like $40, maybe even 65 at the most. You know what I mean? No, these motherfuckers was like $100 and something each. You know what I mean? Like 125 maybe each. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I had them blades for a hot minute, man, for a few years. But, you know, hey, instant karma came again because she spent her husband's credit card. And a few years later, man, I came out of my house and my whole car was sitting on bricks, man. Yeah, man, that's what happens when you're living in the ghetto, man. Yeah, you know, somebody didn't want to be seeing your boy shining on the grind, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so that's what happened to the rims. Few years after I bought them, or after she bought them, you know what I mean? Somebody got me for them motherfuckers. So, hey, man, it is what it is. I done got niggas for shit, so I couldn't do nothing but charge it to the game, you know what I mean? But yeah, the bitch, you know, she slid her motherfucking plastic, and all she wanted in return that day was to suck some dick. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because, like, I'm sure if I sat here for a minute, I could think of more shit that she bought me. But that was like the major purchase aside from her cashing me out and buying me clothes and taking me out to eat all the time and shit. Like, it was AOB, like all on a bitch. Like, really, if I really would have really been on some shit, like knowing what I knew later, hey, I would have pimped the fuck out of that bitch, bro. I would have had that bitch walking up and down Watt, nigga, because we was already working on Watt. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's the story of my sugar mama, man. I had a sugar mama. Now, don't get me wrong, man. I done had bitches break bread. I done had a lot of bitches break bread. Like, I'm talking about break some bread, you know what I mean? But that bitch in particular was just a sugar mama who just wanted to suck dick. Like, you know, these other bitches, I had some type of relationship with them or something like that, you know what I mean? But this bitch, I had no relationship with her. I would never even kiss the bitch. Like, I used to treat that bitch like a throwaway. That bitch could come in my office and suck my dick, and I would ignore her ass the whole rest of the day while I'm in the store. Like I used to do her like that, like, cause hey, she let a nigga, you feel me? But yeah, the bitch would just call me up and be like, I got some money for you, or you know, the bitch would just come in my office ready to suck some dick, but drop an envelope down and it'd be some money. Like, hey, the bitch was cashing out, man. Like anything that I wanted or I liked or I seen that I didn't feel like buying for myself, I would just throw it in her ear, and like either that same day or that week, that bitch had already have it for me, bruh. But yeah, man, I pulled so many other bitches in that car because I had the beat in it. That bitch rode hella smooth, and that bitch was chopping on blades. You feel me? But yeah, man, I ain't gonna make the story too much longer, man. Hey, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? I probably could still break the bitch for some bread right now and some head. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. But that's the story of a nigga had a sugar mama. Yeah, man. The bitch was older than me, and she was cashing out. She was cashing out. Got some new rims on my whip. Nigga, she cashed out. She cashed out. Put that envelope down with bread. She cashed out. Ride around while she's sucking up on my wiener. Hey, man. I'm gonna quit fucking with y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow, because I got more. Stay tuned.